Every minute, a child is physically, sexually, and emotionally abused. In the time it takes you to watch this video, 5 children will be hurt in some way. Every day, 4 children die as a result of child abuse and neglect. In Hawaii, more than 4,000 cases of child abuse are reported every year. However, less than half of those are confirmed. More than 3/4 of these abused children are under the age of 4. Child abuse crosses the boundaries of every economic level, ethnic, and religious group. It is happening throughout our state and can happen to any family on every island. David Lewis is now the founder of Heart Gallery Hawaii, a traveling photographic and audio exhibit created to find forever families for children in foster care. He was born to a mother who was doing drugs and was immediately taken by the state of California. His younger sister went to live with their grandparents while he and his brother lived in a group home. His childhood is what fueled his passion for the Heart Gallery. Here is his story.
By the time I was 6, there was a family who was interested in adopting a young child, a very young child, and they only wanted my brother. So then they adopted him away from me. So I was left back at the group homes / orphanage to fend for myself. There was, of course, a lot of emotion, anger, rage, and I was only 6, so I didn't know, how to handle any of it. So I kept on looking out, like I really wanted a family really, really bad. On every weekend, all these families came to see all the kids. Sometimes some of the families came to choose a child, and so it was crushing from about 6, almost 7 years old until 10. And then finally at 10, a family came and chose me. So I just was like, whatever I can do to make this work. I have to, prove to them that I'm the good son or whatever. So I did what I thought I could. I don't remember really doing anything super bad, but any mistake I did make, it was a ranch in Southern California, and there was just nothing I could do right. So it went from slapping to punching to getting kicked with the boots, and eventually it started being the horsewhip and then the bullwhip, and being shoved in the horse water trough and held down until I couldn't breathe anymore for about 3 years. By the time I was 14, I was just, either between being a complete shell of a person to just saying, there has to be something that I can do. Can I run? Can I get out of here? And that's what I ended up doing. I ended up finding a safe on the property and opened the safe, took all the money out, and ran away. And I was gone for a while. And then that's when being arrested and getting locked up really started.
Being locked up gave David a chance to further his education. He went to a work-at-your-own-pace school and graduated from high school in 6 months.
Because I didn't have home visits or weekend passes or letters from a girlfriend or any phone calls coming in or visitations, even with my brother. I had completely lost contact with him. And so that's all I focused on for that amount of time. And I graduated high school and started going off into trying to focus on a positive goal.
Nearly half of all normal adoptions don't last. Through Heart Gallery Hawaii, David has carefully set up 62 adoptions without any failing.
Even the successes still hurt me at times. The thing is about child abuse, and when you go through huge things like that, the separation, the PTSD, it doesn't go away. You can use it for good, you can use it to do things, but you still end up waking up with nightmares and still having lapses or hearing or seeing something that another child is going through, and it just triggers you.
We often focus on the physical abuse and not the psychological abuse, and yet psychological abuse is very, very prevalent as well, and it creates as much or as great as impact as a physical abuse.
I think all experts would agree in true abuse, versus say discipline, harsh discipline, but where there is usually a regular pattern of beyond punishment, that the damage is just a matter of degree. There will be damage.
Most of the problems parents have with children is just a lack of understanding of developmental challenges, or the children have developmental stages and they react differently at different developmental stages, and we need to understand those developmental stages and the behaviors in those to be able to parent effectively. Prevention is really the key. So prevention is all about creating awareness, So we offer parenting education classes around the community, and that just, all parents are challenged when it comes to parenting. I mean, it's a one thing we do in life. We don't have any education or experience that's mandated on us. We just can become a parent and just wing it. We parent the way we were parented, or the way we're told, or the group we're in with our culture.
This is an issue that needs constant attention, because every single day there's a child that dies in the United States from child abuse. Every day, 10 children are dying. It's the child abuse is extremely common, and it's passed on generation after generation.
For more information about child abuse prevention, you can visit www.hawaiiparents.org or www.preventchildabusehawaii.org.